What's up? I'm Winston from Parkway Drive. You're watching All the Rage TV. We like to take our time and record every time. I guess the amount of time just depends on how much effort it takes to put into the record. So yeah, Deep Blue took a long time. This record that we're writing now is taking a long time as well, but I guess every record is different. We didn't do it with that in mind, but it definitely has been the most successful record we've put out. Whether that comes down to the sound or the songs or time or anything, we're not quite sure. But I'm definitely a fan of the specific sound of that record. So I think it worked really well for the songs that we have, and I think the guitars are playing more and more and more of a role in the band. So I think the clarity that comes through is definitely more and more important. It definitely isn't Deep Blue Part 2, but it's more, I think Deep Blue was the beginning of what this record is. Deep Blue had a lot of ideas that we wanted to try, which were very small ideas, and just to test. And the ideas that worked this time, we're going to use them far, far bigger. So there's no like theme for the record, but it is definitely a lot more intricate in ways, so there's a lot more music in it so far. So, but we haven't recorded it yet, so we don't know. We may get in the studio and completely screw everything up, and you might get a very simple record. But I don't think so. The goal is to make something bigger this time. It is more instrumental, but not like crazy. Not just like. Yes, I think the progressive side comes just in the use of the instruments. And I think that's the way we always work. It still sounds like Parkway, but there was just more notes in places, and I think the music goes to different places as opposed to staying on one level. So yeah, that's what we're trying. Still doesn't have a name, still no name. It's very, very short. That's just like the tip of the iceberg for this record. So we thought we'd start small, and then when the record comes out, people can see what else we've been doing. The whole record is being recorded in a couple of months. I think we're going in, and we still have a few more weeks after this tour finishes to finish writing the record, finish finalizing. We still have a lot of work to do. I'm not sure on the 100% on the release date yet for the record, but it will be later this year. There is a theme, but it's not a story. Like the Deep Blue had like a narrative which you could follow from the start to the end. This definitely has a different feel and a different concept for every song, but it does fall under an underlying theme. I did like the idea of tying it together as an album, but I think it's a bit more disjointed than Deep Blue. So yeah. Last year we've seen more of the world than any other time in our lives, so I think that definitely led to a large eye-opening experience, which has definitely found its way into lyrics. And musically wise, lots of different stuff. Like you're talking about pop, like country, rock, like absolutely everything is finding its way in. And I think that's what's making a lot of the difference as well. Like there's lots of stuff that we've always listened to and thought, oh, we could never put that in our music, and this time we're like, yes, we will put that in our music. French fans, France is beautiful, and I love it here. And thank you very much for having us from the word go. France has always been very good to us, and we very much appreciate it, so thank you. Everyone else around the world, if we haven't been near you yet, we will get there, so be prepared.